How often do you start reading Manhwa or Manhua and run into the problem? I want a prologue, but the chapters haven't come out yet. Today, I have the top 10 Manhwa and Manhwa with more than 100 chapters. Enjoy watching! Number 10. Return Survival. Status ongoing. Genres action and adult. Rating 4.7 stars. Did the world return to 6 months ago? This is a chance? Or repetition of despair? A catastrophe, a zombie virus that hit the earth. 3 years to survive a devastating or desperate life thought dozens of death crises on a ruined planet. Eventually, I couldn't stand it anymore, and I was hit by zombie horde and ended up. And when I opened my eyes again, I was back in the past just 6 months ago. 6 months before the zombie virus came into the world. This is a new 6 months. In the next 6 months, this peaceful world will perish. And I am the only one who can take it all back. Number 9. The Immortal Emperor who Fuji has returned. Status ongoing. Genres action, fantasy, romance and tragedy. Rating 4.7 stars. Disciples and brothers destroyed one after another, and a generation of immortals fell. Through the body, its death as soul, it's immortal. And with the most precious Supreme Emperor's scripture to reverse the cause and effect to return to the earth, break the chemic barrier, and cause the divine personality again. This is life will make the name of Fuji above the sun and the moon. Number 8. Kill the Hero. Status ongoing. Genres action, adventure and fantasy. Rating 4.8 stars. One day the world transformed into a game. Dungeons and monster emeralds in the middle of a city, and players who had received the dogs auditory appeared. See Jan Lee, the guild master of the Mission Guild that would bring the salvation to the world. Let us save the world together. Let's put an end to this nightmare. The whole world celebrated the hero appearance, and I became his comrade. But he was a hero, not a machine like a world was hailing him. He was a distasteful hero with the secret ambitions to rule the world. You did well. If it weren't for you, I couldn't have summed up till here. I lost my life as a blade in the last dungeon. Or so I thought. The announcement I heard next to my ear the moment I died. Starting the game. I returned to the past, back when I still hadn't awoken as a player. And this time, it's my turn to hunt him. Number 7. The Great Mage returned after 40 years, yeah! Status ongoing. Genres action, adventure, fantasy. Rating 4.8 stars. The world students of Westeros Academy that disgrace of the Blake House. The new soul enters the lifeless body of Frey Blake. The body who couldn't handle his painful life and choose death instead.
What is this body? I'll have to check every little detail of it.
The great mage Lucas Taram. He earned his change at revenge by gaining the flesh and bones of Grey, the disgrace. And now begins the interesting adventure of a great mage who returned after 4,000 years. Number 6. The skeleton soldier couldn't protect the dungeon. Status ongoing, genres action, adventure, fantasy, supernatural, tragedy, webtoons. Rating 4.7 stars. His only purpose was to protect his master, and yet he was powerless to protect her. But fate has more in store for him as he gets another chance to protect his master once more and change his destiny. Number 5. The Descent of the Demonic Master. Status ongoing, genres action, adventure and webtoons. Rating 4.7 stars. The first life, after a tragic accident losing his family and legs, he ended his own life. The second life, he earned fame as the Red Demonic Master in Zonjian, but was betrayed by the man he trusted the most. And now come with third life. In his life back in the modern world, Gang Jinhu decided to live a normal life. However, he was to use it to the Zonjian life to become a normal person. I want to live peacefully, but you are the ones who started it. I hope you're prepared for this. In front of the threat of his new life, can Gan Hinhu shake off his impulse as the Red Demonic Master and obtain the normal life he desires? The adaptation story of a legendary martial artist in the 21st century. Number 4. Tomb Raider King. Status ongoing, genres action, adventure and webtoons. Rating 4.7 stars. The god's tomb started to appear around the world. Due to a relic within the tombs, many were able to wield the legendary power for themselves, while others become enslaved to the users. However, a Tomb Raider appears with the purpose to robbing the relics. The Tomb Raider King.
God damn it, did that bastard already loot this place as well? What I own definitely belonged to me.
This is the story of a revived Tomb Raider who will do whatever he wants to claim all the tombs and relics for himself. And finally, number 3, Release That Witch. Status ongoing, genres action, adventure, drama, fantasy, harem, historical, shonen, supernatural and webtoons. Rating 4.9 stars. A male engineer transmigrated into another world and became a prince. This place strikingly resembles the Middle Ages of Europe, but at the same time it seems kind of different. Wishes truly exist, they even possess magic powers. Magic power are productive forces. Save the witches, liberate the productive forges. Open up, fight demons, break conspiracies, climb up the scenes and technology tree, and open the path of hardcore farming. Number 2. Am The Sorcerer King. Status ongoing, genres action, adventure, fantasy, shonen, supernatural and webtoons. Rating 4.7 stars. 10 years ago, the monster horde from Rift formed from the space and time started attacking the mankind. At the same time, people have started to awaken the power and began hunting the monster for fame and money. Lin Sun-kun is in need of money because of his mother's sickness. Takes a dangerous job to help hunt those monsters 4 times a month by acting as a bait for the hunters. But one day he is heavily injured. by a monster and remembers his past life, Sorcerer King. Huh, did I just die? Wait, I was a Sorcerer King, Kraktaus, in my previous life? With his past memories, Sung Hoon's overpowered magic shows begins. And number 1, Tower of God. Status ongoing. Genres action, adventure, comedy, drama, fantasy, mystery, philosophy, illusion, supernatural weapons, manhwa. And rating 4.6 stars. The storyline centers around the boy called 25th Bam that has spent his life trapped beneath it, a tower that was mysterious, changing after his only friend as he attempts to locate his company. He manages to open the door to the tower and must face challenges at every floor of the cryptic power. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe, leave comments, and bye.
Number 6. The Skeleton Soldier.